then, back for episode 20 of SP Spartan series, season 3 on PES 2014, and it's the second part of the transfer windows, season 3 to 4. We've made a couple really good signings, but we'd like to get a goalkeeper and that in. You've got that coming up in this episode. So some more have been fixed here. Went in for some more. Zaha broke down. Wellington then broke down, and another offer for Patchouli. It's derisory, but it'll be out of the club and the salary. We're just going to let him go and see what we can do. Got a reasonable amount of money. They seem to be coming in quite cheap at the moment. We better go and have a look at our game plan and see what the side's looking like, because there's been a lot going on and I haven't really looked at the game plan yet. Right. Kirchhoff. We can play in defensive mid as well. Kirchhoff will come back there into centre back. We've got the other centre back, Mvor, who will come in for Giacomo. Val Poulsen will come in his usual holding position. We haven't got a right winger at the moment, but we've got Ward who can cover. Well, Quanker will go on the right, so yes, we have got a right winger. Kostic will come in there and push on. In fact, oh, not there, that in its position, is it? It's going to be left wing forward. And Quanker push on for right wing forward as well. Those two in the middle. We've got Insignia, who won't play SS. He's 74 attacking mid. He's not the greatest on the wings, but he's a good signing, and Ward, a very good signing off the bench, to be honest. So we're looking for a right back, a goalkeeper and a centre forward at least at the moment. We're a bit short in centre midfield should we lose anyone as well. So there's a lot of business still needed to be done here on this side, and we knew it would be. We're a bit thin on the ground, to be honest. We've done a couple really good signings because Poulsen, Kostic and Insignia are in on actual contracts. The other three on very cheap loan deals. Let's just go and see whether any of this has changed on the list of targets. I mean, that Torres is still there. I mean, he's not the worst little centre midfielder, to be honest, if you need one. Gustavo from Bayern Munich is now 81% to come in. What a job he could do there. And he can play at centre back. I'm going to put in a bid for him. I know it's 5 million, but if it's like the fees that have come back so far, they've been really cheap. What we're missing really is a goal scorer. None of these are really wetting the whistle at the moment. And goalie, don't forget. We haven't got a right back either now. Back to my favourites list. Any of these now changed? Not really, a lot of them on naught now. Wellington then turned us down twice. Proctor. Looked at him time and time again, never signed him. Centre forward Nang. Express price Young Gun, 30%. Not really enough, is it? To go in for him. Goes 37. Not the best bag of tricks, to be honest. Advanced searches. Oof. We went on the transfer list. Non-renewal. Is that the same list as what we looked at the top? We'll see. Yes, it is. Didn't really want to just go picking these. I mean, use Lambert, for God's sake. A few there that obviously would come, but I'm not happy really just to go in and get them. Feels a bit dirty. Okay, so we've gone in for Cavada, Belgium right back. I can't remember who else we went in for. Trying just to fill these positions that we need. There's not long left in the window. We still haven't got a centre forward or goalie. Painstakingly hard. Both have come in though. Gustavo, how much are they going to want? Are they going to want the 5 million? 2.7 mil. Oh, we haven't quite got it. What a marquee signing he would be. Just come out of that a minute and see how much the other guys want. They want for him. 1.4. Very good signing. 5 years as well. It's worth a lot more than that. We're going to have to forget about Gustavo for a minute. Because we need a goalie and a centre forward, so we can't do nothing about that. Have to end the negotiations. Shame. 1.2 million in coffers to spend. We've got a right back, we haven't got a forward. Is there any forwards on our list of targets? That Jay Torres is looking like a player that just to get to come in and do a job for us as well. To be honest, I'm gonna bid for him. Just a loan deal. We'll have 4 bids on a goalie in a minute and make sure we get one. Really audacious bid, but we've gone for Calgaron of Napoli as well to link up with Insignia up front. Desperate now, really, trying to find people. Can't go into the win season without a goalie, really, and without a strength forward. There's just no one available. 3 slots left. I'm clutching at very large straws now. Calvander has joined up as our right fullback on a permanent as well, don't forget, so that's good deal again, hopefully. Yes, we've got some offers in and there's some fixed transfers, so it's all kicking off again. Oh, we've got a deal in for Calgaron if we want it, and for Torres. How much is J Torres? The loan deal and is next to nothing again. Hopefully Calgaron's loan deal is next to nothing as well. If it is, then we've got room to buy someone else. Yes, it is. Something's happened there, but we're not moaning about it. We need a bit of luck because the money they've given us is absolute pittance. It's going to be a pittance deal again. Well, it's nearly $1 million. It takes a big chunk of our salary away for Castro. Can we go out and replace him? We certainly can when the loan deal's only... We just bought in Torres. We've got Val Polson. We may attempt to go for a loan deal for Gustavo yet. We have 2 bids. Make the most of them. There's Torres. Also Calgaron has joined the side. More offers in for players. Custolius. Custolius will leave as well. Got 2.7 in. Got a great chance of doing something with that in the last couple moments of this window. There's a few in on loan. There's the squad, basically. One, Val Polson's in. What a good signing he is. Kostic is signing as well, don't forget. Calvander and Insignia both signings, and both the right side of 25. Franco is a signing as well, don't forget. Ward on loan. I know he's old, but he's only on loan. Calgaron only on loan. Torres only on loan, but will do a good job and will certainly replace Castro in there. Don't worry about that. We need a goalie and we need a centre forward really, and anything else we can find. Quite happy to get 4 more people in. We can bid for 2 more, I think, at the moment. We're still only rated as a 77, which is what we were before the window, so that's not so good. I always like to go out of the window better than I've come into it. Gustavo's still there. We could go for him on a loan deal. Six of form. Well, we do a very good job in there with Val Polson. If needed when Val Polson's out, and he can also drop and play centre back. Decent stats as well would be very useful, I'm sure. Tempted if we can get him for 32,000 like the others. We need a goalie. I'm not too bothered. He's 85 on goalie stats. He is. Ricardo Batista might be the best we can get. Ricardo Batista, and he's not got bad stats there on the goalkeeping, saving only 76. I don't know whether that's good or bad, to be honest. Sadio's on there as well. He's a decent player. I've had him in the past. Let's just go and search at goalies and see what the best goalie we can get is in advanced search. End of. Position of goalkeeper. Search. Right, we know there's not going to be many to begin with. 29% there. It's not high enough. 36 probably ain't high enough. 43 getting better. 56. Peeled brand, too old really. 50 there. God, what a name. Dear me. Now we're getting into it. We're only 78 though, around the same as that one that we were guaranteed to get. An 81, and that was him. Ricardo Basta. No, it'll only be a loan deal, but we will go in for him. We can negotiate with 4, so hopefully that's almost guaranteed we're getting. We might not have to worry about wasting too much more money on anybody else. Right, we need a centre forward, out and out striker. Arslan. 60% chance. Certainly not the worst player I've ever seen. Not the tallest. He could be worth a bid. Oh, Mayuka. Speed to dream of. We'll go in for him on a permanent. I think he's the old Mayakins. We've put a bid in for Arslan there, hoping to get him and Mayuka, 2 players would be good to get in, and the goalie we've gone for. We'd like a little bit more cover, maybe in the centre midfield area as well. So we're going to go put in a bid for that as well. We've only got 1 full-back area we're not exactly blessed in. So that could be something else that we need to look at in the next couple bids we have. We're just looking at the best on the game really, and that Timlin is there, but just ignore that because that's like giving you a cheat really. Got a chance of getting Roberto from Barcelona. It's a good chance as well. I think we ought to put in a bid for him. We'll request him on loan, and that will complete the set of 4. we'll go into battle with again. Forward time. So some transfers has been fixed, some have broken down. Oh, let's hope we've got the goalie, that's the main one. Ooh, Arslan, we had 60% chance of him, and it's broken down. Ah, Mayuka we've got though. And the goalie, so happy with that. What was this, a loan deal? I can't remember. Yeah, loan deal on the goalie, so he's in. Money to spend still as well. And Mayuka we were looking at on a permanent, I think. $1.1 million, it's not bad, is it, for 5 years? Yeah. We'll bring him into the club. 1.7 left to spend. Got a goalie and a centre forward. We've got colour on as well up front. And none of them are like real big, but we have got Patterson coming through the ranks, who's a bit bigger, I suppose. Let's have a look at game plan then, and then we'll see what we think we still need. So, at the moment, that's nothing like what it's going to be, don't worry about it. Got a right back there to come in. Got a goalie to come in. I mean, Keller on at the moment, if needed, could play up top. Jamie Ward would be on the bench along with Insignia and Patterson. Rushworth won't be anywhere to be seen. Not got a lot of cover. We've got 1, 2 centre backs to cover. Got no cover at right back or left back really. Well, Paulson got not a lot of cover in the middle, so we definitely need cover in the middle. So we need a couple more midfielders and probably a full-back before this window slams shut. Got cover on the wings. I think Caleron can play on the wings as well, can't he? Yeah, he's not the worst out there. Like this Torres, can he play anywhere else? Can do a job at defensive midfield. He could go wide if needed. So he's not the worst signing in the world either. Oh, it's the last day of the window, so we've got no chance. There's Mayuka in on a permanent. So we've got no chance of getting anyone else really, which is a shame. Just have a look at it now with the new bods in. So Ricardo Batista will be the goalie. Mayuka will play up front. Caleron will operate off the bench more often than not, probably. Good options off the bench in attack, but not particularly. We improved the centre-back partnership for sure. Right back, same as BDJ really. Paulson's still there. No change really there. We've got good options there in those three. We just haven't been able to actually do what we wanted to in centre midfield now. Could have quite easily brought him in at left back, given us cover there. Too late now, I know, but Cassini. They'll all come back as no. I don't know why we bother going for it. Sadar Cater. Oh, Dogger now. Would have been a decent signing at one point. Lundstrom's still there as well. Did we get him in if we do that now? We've paid the fee, so maybe Lundstrom is come in on a transfer in the middle. That would be pretty handy if we've just managed to pull a rabbit out of the hat there. Does that mean that people on a free transfer can come straight in now? I'm not sure if it does or not. Let's just have a go. One. No, you've got to start transfer negotiations, so I don't think that happens then. What about youth team, or you still can't bring one of them up on the last day either, can you, just to bolster your numbers? So we did get those two transfers through. The free agent transfer of Lundstrom, the centre midfield player, who will be a useful reserve in there, and the youngster through the youth team. I think this is a youngster from the youth team here. Can't remember what his name was, to be honest, but a couple more numbers to fill the... No, today is payment day. Let's have a look at it then. There you are, we're minus 6 million, so it's going to be a tough ask again to do any business in the summer. But we've got a few more people. Those two obviously broke down, they're always going to. Let's just show you our squad list. As you can see, a few on loan again. Torres in midfield on loan. Let's just sort them out into position so you can have a better look. So, obviously the top three all been here a while and will come on if needed, but not the best. Patterson in development is getting better, there's no doubt about it. He is improving. Hopefully he will be decent at one stage. He's quite tall as well, so we've got Calgaron in on loan. Going to be okay off the bench or started if needed, no doubt. This is a real good signing for me. Insignia, going to be useful, can play down the right or in the hole. He's got plenty about him. Good signing for the future as well. Mayuka, another good signing for the future, I'm sure. Got plenty of pace. 84 on speed, kicking power is decent as well. Dribbling, finishing not bad. He's going to be the main striker. Obviously got Kwanker. We had previously. We've now got Kostic in on a permanent. Jay Ward on a loan to come off the bench. Jakenberg, we know all about them too. Stimage, Humad Abdullah, we brought him up from the youth team. Got a little bit about him. Going to be a slow burner, but we're willing to give him the odd chance. Torres, loan signing to bolster the midfield. Lundstrom, permanent signing with decent low stats. Yes, they will get better, no doubt, hopefully. He's only 20. Val Poulsen on a permanent. Good signing he was. He had a good season last year. Cavanda, good right back. He's going to be decent as well. Got good speed. Should be similar to BDJ, hopefully. Mackinshire, we've still going strong for us, our left back. Emvor, a big giant on loan. Kirchhoff, an even bigger giant on loan, but both with pace back there, so hopefully those two are going to form a good centre partnership for us. We have Strandberg and Giacomo to cover as well. We've no Congola this year, that'll be the first season we haven't had him. Lone goalie, but for the whole season, Ricardo Batista. He's tall, should be decent. Back up the youngster Wallace. So 25-man squad. Still too many loans for my liking, but we have actually managed to bring in 1, 2, 3, 4, I suppose, 5, 6, 7 permanent signings, along with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loan deals. So there's 13 players coming in the window, quite a lot. We've been busy, we had to be busy. Hopefully it's good enough to survive in the Premiership this year. You will have to find out when you'll join me again for Season 4, Episode 1, which will be the first game live, and maybe some new kits to look forward to. So yeah, first game is Stoke by the look of it. Is that right? Schedule. Doesn't say that's a Premiership game. Obviously is. We've got some big ones coming out, a lot of home games. But yeah, first game of the season then is against Stoke away, and then Sunderland away, and then we've got 4 big home games. Or FA Cup is Liverpool, so that'll be a full live. So probably the first few games will be live again to show you the side now they're settling in, and then we will see what we do. I will see if we change the kit, so I'll let you know the players' career stats if I can work them out as well. So lots happening. Quite a long video for the transfers, but it was always going to be in depth like you like it. But we've brought in a mixed bag of tricks. Now we've got to try and put them together and see if we can mould them into a team. Anyway, thanks for joining me with my SP Spartan army, the SP Spartans. Next season is in the Prem in Season 4. I can't wait. I hope you can't either. And I'll catch you next time, dudes.